Today we're going to be looking at the Prompter People 19-inch ProLine Plus teleprompter.
Be seen, heard, and better understood through virtual gatherings. Elevate your message with corporate streams.
So here is the big old box this thing comes in. It's a big piece of hardware here. So this is for the 19. They also make a 17-inch and a 24-inch version. We will be looking at the 24-inch in a few weeks, but for today, let's focus on the 19 because that's what I have. I've already opened this box because I had to use it for a project, but now I am packing it back up because the 24-inch ones are the ones I think I'm gonna keep for the future. I have a few corporate clients who need that extra size so it's easier for them to see and read. I've also noticed that the high bright monitors allow you to really see that crisp text. So hopefully those things will all come into play. The prompters that I've been using before were from another company, and I would hire a teleprompter company to come with their own gear, set up their stuff, and the 17-inch monitors were just not quite working out. So they were also using standard def resolution and on an older monitor setup with counterweights, so this whole bulky setup was not ideal. Okay, so without further ado, let's take a closer look. Plenty of padding happening here. Now I've gotten rid of most of the bubble wrap. We are hitting the monitor itself. So this is gonna be the back side. This is the camera plate here. And then the rest of the monitor folds in. So just so you know, this is basically upside down right now. So we're seeing the bottom of the monitor, and we'll flip it and kind of rearrange it and put it on the desk. Get rid of this box, that way we can focus on the monitor itself. There's also a goodie bag here with different accessories, which we'll look at in a moment. And let's go ahead and transfer this over. All right, we did get some paperwork with this. There is a little brochure, and you can scan the barcode here for manuals and more brochures, and then you can get an extended warranty by filling out this particular card here. We do also have this, which is gonna be your camera platform. So this actually twists into this base plate and holds the camera. So looking at this monitor, we have USB, HDMIs, and then we have our SDI in and out as well on this side. There are 3 HDMIs here, so I'm wondering if the third one is an output. That way you can loop through. I haven't fully tested that, but if that's true, I will put that on the bottom. And the SDI does have a loop through. It's a 12 volt DC in, and then you could do your composite in as well. I believe there is a speaker built into this monitor, but I wouldn't suggest using it for anything. All right, so let's carefully rotate this over. So now we have that base screw, which is what I was talking about before. We can take this plate and basically we have our latch pins here. And so these 2 pins fit into the grooves here. We'll tighten it down, and that's what holds it all in place. Like so. And so we would put our camera on this side. Sorry, it's black on black here. Let me go ahead and put this over there. Here's our accessory bag. I'm gonna set this to the side as well for now. And so then we have our glass here. So I'm gonna carefully push up on this. The pins are gonna click into place here. And then we can take off the bubble wrap as well. So there you have it. Here is the teleprompter. Your lens would go through here. So you'd have your camera, maybe the riser lens here. You would twist this in with the built-in plate here. You could also adjust the height of the glass depending on your camera. So basically this is all gonna be customizable to fit your camera and the needs that it has. This is 19 inches across, not including the border, the bevel. So it's got a pretty significant bevel, about 1 inch all the way around. And this is a hard ABS plastic. The hood on the back here is actually Velcroed on, and that Velcro has adhesive which keeps it connected here. So I've actually noticed with my Sony FS5s, depending on the broadcast lens that I use, I would take off the hood of the broadcast lens, put this around it, and then put the hood back on because it doesn't quite fit through this hole. That actually works out pretty well because it holds it securely. I actually like this design better than some of the other designs which kind of are a little bit cumbersome. So this is an all aluminum design. I do want to point out that this prompter does have several little tiny bolts and screws. And so I would encourage you, if you're going to own these prompters, consider using some Loctite on these bolts, on these points, because I've noticed that they all kind of need to be tightened from the factory. And if you tighten everything up put some Loctite. That will make sure that nothing moves on you during the production, and the whole rig will become a little bit more solid. Now this is aluminum and this is high quality stuff. It looks like everything's gonna hold up. The only thing that's really plastic are these catch pins. So we'll see if that was a good choice or not in a few months of use, a few years of use, to see if that holds up. You can also basically twist these knobs here to help lock this at the angle that you need it at, depending on your talent and the height that they're at, to match that up. I found that hitting that sweet spot, the default that it's already in, has worked for us on our first project. There is a screen protector on this front screen that I'm not gonna remove because I'm gonna ship this back, just so you know. And I'm gonna go ahead and lock these here so that I can kind of spin this guy around and let you have the full look here. So there you have it, folks. This is the 19-inch teleprompter by Prompter People. If you'd like to learn more, you can visit their website, prompterpeople.com, or follow the links in the description. Next video, we will be looking closer at the 24-inch prompter, and we will actually try this out on camera, put some scripting in there, test a video feed to see what it looks like. See you later.